Hey, what's up everyone? Mendel here. Hope you're all doing awesome and wonderful. So over here we have the latest addition to the Friedman family, the Friedman IR-X. Now there are a couple of cool things about this thing that I want to mention right away. First of all, there are two preamp tubes inside of the pedal. Cool, feels great, sounds great. Second, hinted by the name, it's called IR-X. You can actually hook it up through USB. As you can see, I have it right here. So over here you can see the software. And you can control some extra features to it and also some of the features that are on the pedal. But again, as is hinted by the name, you can load up your own impulse response on it. Love that. So basically when you use this pedal live, you could send one output straight to front of house and use one output and hook it up to a power amp, for example, and hook it up to a cab. So this pedal has two channels, a clean channel and a gain channel, or lead channel, gain channel, overdrive channel, the second channel, a crunch channel, crunch or lead channel. Either way, a second channel which has way more gain than the first channel, which is clean. Channel 1 is clean, channel 2 is overdriven, just like you. I'm digging myself into a grave. Let's just listen to it. So again, this is channel 2. I'm now in the single coil mode on my Les Paul Custom. I have the Ryan Bruce Fishman pickup in the bridge, the Devin Townsend pickup in the neck, and this is what it sounds like. And I'm using my own impulse response here called the Bruck Cab 1. If you like the cab, put a link in the description box down below. Here we go. Okay, so putting now my guitar back in active mode. So quickly on the panel, as you can see here, we have our tone section, we have our gain. We also have a boost volume. So for example, I'm now on the second channel and this is also on the first channel. But when I press this button, it goes to the boost mode on the second channel or on the first channel, where you can add a bit of extra volume in case there's a bass playing annoying you and you want to just overrule a bass player on stage. Always helpful. Now, as you can see over here, on the first channel we have like a bright switch over here, and on the second channel we have a tight switch. So let's first go to the first channel. So this is what the first channel sounds like, or channel 1. Okay, so let's put everything at 12 just for now. Clean channel, everything at 12. Lovely cleans. Let's see, let's scoop it a tiny bit. As you can see over here, like I said earlier, you have the bright switch, which is very functional. As in, you can really hear the difference. So this is just in the middle position. Now I'm going to put it to left. Or when I put it all the way to the right. For example, if I now go to single coil mode, it's a bit too much. Let's put it back to the left. Oh, by the way, I added a tiny bit of reverb and delay so the video won't sound as dry. Now, as you can see over here, we have on both channels a cab IR switch. So the pedal does come with three IRs on each channel, selected by Friedman himself. For example, I'm now on the V30, but when I select here or select the switch over there, but select this one, this is a 6, I think there's even a description added to this. Yeah, this is Dave's iconic barewood cabinet. Dave acquired this cab from a 70s rock icon. Who could that 70s rock icon? That's Steve Stevens? I don't know. And it already was dressed in an iconic rude look. Da-da-da-da-da, 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 greenback speakers. Captured with an SM57 and an R121. Sounds like this. Sounds cool. So when I toggle it to the middle, now it's a V30. And now when I switch it again, it's the same cab with a different combination, or is it this the same? A single SM57 and an API preamp, although in the name it says 121, but I'll believe the description. So on the side of the pedal, you can't see it, but I'll make sure I'll do some extra shots. You have extra boost gain. So basically you can turn these knobs here, and then when you go to the boost channel, like the red channel, you have extra gain. Okay, so let's go to channel 2. Let's also put everything at 12. So let's take a listen. So this is the Brock cab. Let's put it on the V30. And then we have a greenback, I think this is. Oh, this is a Friedman cab with a closed back. Okay, I prefer, let's say, back to the V30. Sounds better. So that's the Bogner cab IR. I prefer that. Now, even though everything here is 12, as you now, even though on the pedal everything's at 12, you can see some extra options here on the USB interface software. We have presence and we have thump. But this is how it sounds now. I want to put everything on the first option. It's a bit darker and a bit more mid-forward. Second position. Third position. Man, this pedal sounds really good. Okay, and here we have a tight switch, which is also on a Friedman amp, if I'm correct. Can't remember. So this is on the left position. And now it's on the right position. Okay, so let's add some bass. Let's scoop it a tiny bit. Let's add some gain. Let's go to drop tuning. Okay, so I'm actually pretty curious how good it sounds with some really low tuned guitar. So this is my Korean guitar. It's in B standard, but the low string is all the way down to F sharp. that bad. I think it would need a booster pedal. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna hook up the pedal to a power amp and then also add an overdrive pedal in front of it. And let's see what we can get. So with magic. All right, so I took out my Maxon OD 808, classic overdrive pedal, put that in front of the Friedman, and we're still taking the balance out of the Friedman directly into the interface. I also took out this EVH EL34 because I also want to check out how it sounds, this pedal sounds going through a power amp. But for now, we're still just directly using only the pedal and also the 808 in front of it. So again, this is without it. And now when we turn on the pedal, that's pretty well. I'm curious, that's pretty well. Let's go back to the Les Paul, still on drop D. And now let's go to the power amp of the EVH. All right, so the whole setup is now, I got my Les Paul. Les Paul goes straight into the Maxon OD 808. From the 808, we're going right into the Friedman IR-X. From the IR-X, I take the send out into the effects return of the EL34 1553, which is going into the Driftwood load box, which is going right into my interface. We're almost there. And over here, I have loaded up the same IR we used on the pedal, the Brock Cap 1. And this is what it sounds like. Okay, so that sounds really, really good. It was already sounding good just by the pedal itself, but this I really like. I did turn the presence up on the amp, so this is without it, just on 12. After around 3 o'clock. Really chunky. Okay, so let's turn the bass a bit down on the pedal, and now let's improve the depth of the, like on the back of the amp. And let's turn down the gain a tiny bit. Here we go. That sounds good. Good? That sounds really good. All right, so end verdict. Really cool pedal, sounds really good from the get-go. It's very cool that you can load your own impulse response on it. I love the multiple tweakabilities, like the tightening thing and the bright thing, and have the extra boost on the side. All really cool. I do have to say I like it even more putting it through a power amp, especially when it's like a tube amp. You can like add some presence, and in this case add some depth resonance, so some low 50 hertz kind of stuff. I really like that. But then again, all the distortion comes from this pedal. Really versatile. Friedman, well done. Really well done. Alright, so that's it for this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that belly thing and subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. And you know what? See you next time. Cheers.